A Twin Cities woman is suing Delta Airlines tonight after she says an off-duty pilot who was intoxicated kissed and touched her against her wishes.
Lou Raguse spoke with the woman today and has our top story tonight. Lou?
Randy and Julie, this female off-duty pilot was convicted of disorderly conduct for this incident, but the victim believes there's a larger issue. She accuses the Delta crew of over-serving this woman, whom they knew, refusing to help, and then circling the wagons afterwards to try to cover it up. On a flight home from a business trip in Las Vegas,
it spiraled out of control rather quickly.
Allison Petrie was seated next to this woman, who Allison says was drinking cans of wine, soon became belligerent, then physical, crossing several lines.
She touched my face and then she kissed me on the mouth.
Allison took this photo of the woman as she held a vape pen, Allison says, puffing plumes of vape into the air as Allison and another passenger tried to stop her. But nothing was done to address the vaping?
No, and there was another flight attendant sitting within a few feet of us.
As it turns out, the woman was an off-duty employee of a Delta subsidiary, a pilot, Allison says she told her. And after Allison reported what was happening to a flight attendant, instead of seating her somewhere else, Allison says the flight attendant served the woman a fifth can of wine.
You can't leave on an airplane. And so if you're being assaulted, you really are completely dependent on the crew doing the right thing. And they didn't. And then they continued to not do the right thing.
As they were getting off the plane, Allison says the woman groped her one last time.
She groped my butt, and I had to turn to her and said, "We are not doing that."
Allison reported the ordeal to police at the airport as surveillance video captured the woman physically unable to use an escalator. The next day over Facebook Messenger, one of the flight attendants informed the woman about Allison's complaint, adding, "You were pretty bombed," telling her to stick to your story, and that he told Delta he wasn't aware of any physical contact and didn't serve her alcohol. All the allegations are documented in a lawsuit Allison is filing against Delta and the woman, alleging assault and battery, negligence, and over-serving alcohol to someone obviously intoxicated. Allison says she's had anxiety on flights ever since. Her attorney says they've found similar instances.
When you see the sheer number of other instances that this has occurred in the past, this is necessary to ensure it doesn't happen to another person.
Now, according to Delta, the woman was an employee of one of the Delta's subsidiaries, but is no longer employed by them. In a statement, a Delta spokesperson said, "While we don't have any specific comment on this pending litigation, Delta does not tolerate inappropriate or unlawful behavior. Nothing is more important than the safety of our customers and our people." Julie.
Wow. Thank you, Lou.